That looks like. That looks pretty good. Hey, this is Paul Gutrick. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist here in West Los Angeles, California. I have a focus on high conflict, angry behavior management, because it's not the emotion, it's about the angry behavior that we want to address, uh, and working with couples in conflict and improving communication, okay, for important conversations with either our partners or work situations or school situations, any important relationship situation. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about something I thought I talked about before, but I looked through my list and it doesn't seem to be there. It's something that I kind of just refer to as a moment of transition. Okay. And what that is I can do this at any time from the moment I wake up to any time during the day or when I go to bed. Let's give you one good example would be arriving at work or at school or coming home from work or school. Let's just say you're in a car. You can tell who I'm aiming this at a little more. And you get home at the end of a long day. So you just take a minute, a couple deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, whatever counting you want to do. But just take a moment to just think through stuff from the day, what was intense, what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to just leave behind at work before you then turn your attention to what's inside, what's going on at home, how you want to be at home, what expectations you might have about what it's going to be like when you walk in there. And then you don't need to say this, but it could be useful to say, and anything can happen, right? Because not that I'm talking about anything magical happening, I'm just saying you could be surprised when you walk through the door, and that it's useful to have a little extra breath of anything could happen as part of what you take inside with you. So that if there is a surprise or things are not as you expected, you could say, not as expected. And even if you just have that micro beat, it can help manage or mitigate whatever kind of reaction you might be having. All right. So that's a moment of transition. You can do it right when you wake up, before you wake up the kids, before you get woken up by your parents. Well, you don't know that, but before you go to school, before you go to work, during the day, at the end of the day. Okay. It's something that can just slow things down, organize how you've been thinking and feeling, and give yourself some space and understanding for maybe you are stressed and maybe you need to communicate that to somebody who is not going to be able to read your mind, for example. Okay? So, a moment of transition. I hope that was useful, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.